Imagine walking through a quiet forest. The air is still. The leaves barely move. The trees stand tall and silent. But what if I told you the forest isn't silent at all? What if beneath your feet, under the soil, past the roots, hidden in darkness, there's a living, pulsing communication network connecting tree to tree? Not metaphorically, literally. Today, we re-unveiling one of nature's most shocking discoveries. Trees can communicate with each other underground. And once you understand how, you will never look at a forest the same way again. The discovery that changed everything for decades. We believed trees were individual organisms, competing for sunlight, water, and nutrients. Survival of the fittest. But in the 1990s, a forest ecologist named Suzanne Simard began challenging that belief. While studying forests in British Columbia, she made a groundbreaking discovery. Trees are connected through underground fungal networks, and they use these networks to share resources and information. This underground system is now known as the Wood Wide Web. Yes, nature built the internet millions of years before humans ever imagined it. What is the Wood Wide Web? Beneath the forest floor lives a vast network of microscopic fungi called mycorrhizae. These fungi attach themselves to tree roots and form thread-like structures that spread through the soil. Here's where it gets incredible. One fungal network can connect dozens, sometimes hundreds of trees across an entire forest. Through this system, trees send nutrients, trees share water, trees transfer carbon, trees send chemical warning signals. It is not random. It's intentional biological exchange. A living network of cooperation. Trees share food with each other. Let's say one tree is growing in bright sunlight. It produces excess sugar through photosynthesis. Instead of keeping everything for itself, it sends some of that carbon underground through the fungal network to neighboring trees that are struggling in the shade. Older, larger trees, often called mother trees, play a central role. They act as hubs. They support seedlings. They recognize their own offspring. Yes, you heard that right. Research suggests trees can identify and prioritize their own kin. Imagine that, a forest where parents feed their children through invisible underground highways. Trees warn each other of danger. Now, here's where it becomes even more mind-blowing. When a tree is attacked by insects or disease, it doesn't suffer silently. It sends chemical distress signals through the underground fungal network. Nearby trees receive the signal, and they respond. They begin producing defensive chemicals, increasing tannins or toxins in their leaves before the insects even reach them. It's like an early warning system, a biological group chat. Danger is coming, prepare, and they do. Cooperation, not competition. For years, biology emphasized competition, survival of the strongest. But forests tell a different story. In many ecosystems, cooperation increases survival. Through this underground communication, strong trees support weak ones, diverse species exchange nutrients. Forests become more resilient to drought and climate stress. It's not just survival of the fittest. It's survival of the connected. And that changes how we understand nature itself. Why this matters in 2026, in today's world, we're more disconnected than ever. Yet beneath the forest floor, trees have mastered something humans are still learning: interdependence. Science now shows that forests with rich mycorrhizal networks are healthier and more resistant to climate change. Destroying one part of the network can weaken the entire system. Clear-cutting forests doesn't just remove trees. It tears apart a communication web built over centuries. And rebuilding it takes decades. Understanding this hidden system is reshaping conservation strategies worldwide. Forest management is evolving, focusing not just on individual trees, but on preserving the network itself. The bigger question, so here's the question: if trees without brains, without voices, can build cooperative communication systems, what does that say about intelligence? What does it say about connection? The forest isn't just a collection of trees. It's a community, a living network, a reminder that strength doesn't always come from standing alone. Sometimes it comes from being connected. The silent symphony beneath us the next time you walk through a forest. Pause, look at the ground. Beneath your feet, thousands of biological messages are moving. Carbon is flowing, warnings are spreading, seedlings are being supported. Life is communicating in silence. And the most extraordinary part, this has been happening for over 400 million years. Long before cities, long before technology, long before us. Final thought, we built the internet to connect the world. Nature built it first. The forest is not quiet. It's whispering constantly. The question is, are we finally ready to listen?